finally back in our single player world after it had to have been about 2 years since I've been in this world, or at least recorded in it. I think the last time we were here, we were messing around in the deep dark when it first came out, checking out the warden and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been a little while. Previous to that, I was working on Limelight. Unfortunately, that didn't pan out the way that I really wanted it to. I guess a quick tangent on that. It's not that I don't want to be a part of Limelight. That's not it at all. I would still love to be a part of that community. My issue is more of a personal one. I just do not have the time to reset the worlds the way that they were wanting to. They were basically wanting to change the worlds every couple months, maybe about a year or so. I want to say it was like 8-ish months though, and that's just I just don't have the time to pump out videos and constantly have world resets like that. I just simply don't. And I honestly I hate the beginning grind where you have absolutely nothing. You gotta do all your basic starter farms. You gotta get all your resources, and then by the time a couple months in, you finally are able to build your farms, or your big projects, the big stuff that you want to do, and then there start talks of a world reset, and I just don't have the time for that. So that's simply all it is. So we're here. This world's been around for it's going on 10 years. I want to say this world's about 10 years old. So it is definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. I have done all the all the old grinding and everything's out of the way. I have farms for just about everything. But still tons of projects. I got a little project wall here, just kind of basic stuff and stuff beyond that, things that aren't finished. And you know, uh, it hasn't been 2 years since I've been in this world. Don't get me wrong. I've been working on it over the course of time. Just anytime I have a little spare time or something, I'll knock out a project, a farm or whatever, build stuff like this. But yeah. Anyway, the point of this video. Ooh, man, I gotta get those guys out of the walls. The point of this video is actually to go over a big project that I have planned for this world. Something that's going to take a long time. I think it's probably going to take me the better part of 10 years to get this project finished. That's just how big the scale of it is. And then the other thing I want to do is just a quick server tour. I'm definitely not going to be able to hit everything. Like this is my my storage room. It's very old, and the game has outgrown it since then. There was nowhere near as many items in it as there are now, so I'm definitely going to build a new storage room at some point. Shulker boxes only do so much. But yeah, just to kind of do quick little highlights and updates and stuff of what's changed over the past 2 years, the things I've done, finished, or whatever. But there's no way I can do the whole world. It'd be 2 hours long just walking to everything. There's just so much in this world. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that project. Basically, I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever played Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil Village, but I played it recently, and I got to the castle, and oh man, I fell in love with that castle. Oh man, these guys. That castle is absolutely amazing. It's breathtaking. So yeah, that's really, long story short, what I aim to build. I want to have that whole castle in my world. And I think that's what's going to be my big base. But it's going to take forever. The biggest thing, or one of the big first steps is, unfortunately, I spawned all those years ago in a desert, and it's a big desert. I'm next to a forest, but neither one of these things are snow. And rather than going thousands of blocks away trying to find a snowy area, I figured I would just place snow myself, which I mean, you can see I've done quite a lot, but I still have quite a lot to go. So that's going to be the first big phase of this project. Um, but I think I got a good chunk of it done. And you know, just another old project of mine. This is the village. Um, some quick context on this. This was actually made for the Village and Pillage update. I wanted a actual village to do that in, and this was also before I knew that Ravagers destroyed things. So I decided to make my own village, and I was going to populate it and then see what a raid would look like. Uh, but we never made it that far. Uh, so I think this will work perfectly for the village part of the castle. I can definitely keep expanding it and adding on to it. And then ultimately, I want to put the castle on a mountain off the distance, somewhere right about there. Just a giant mountain. Um, Luckily, I have a template to go off of. So I will show you guys that real quick, and then I'll get you an idea of just how grand of a project this is going to be, because it is huge. But anyway, let's go check that out. All right, so yeah, this is the world with the castle in it. It's something that I downloaded. Someone else already built it, so it's probably not going to be a 1-to-1 scale, or it's going to be as close as I can be to 1-to-1 scale, but there's definitely going to be some changes made. But yeah, here it is. That thing is massive. And what's insane about this is it's not even the full castle. Like, the exterior of it is pretty much all there, but the interior isn't even the full castle, which is something that I aim to do. Uh, so yeah, this is going to take me a long time to make. um, I'm not sure how many of you guys actually played Resident Evil 7, but this is how you come in. There's the merchant right there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have that there, but then you walk in the entrance, and there's bigger doors here, but we only get 2 tall doors here in Minecraft. But yeah, that's there. These gates closed, and then you're trapped in the castle. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think they did a pretty good job making this. But like I said, the thing is, there's absolutely no basement. So in the game, there's, I think, 3 basements. I want to say, I can't remember. I played so much of it, and then I don't know, I've forgotten just as much apparently. But yeah, they like I got like a lot of this stuff. I mean, just the materials alone is gonna take me years to get, and then actually building it and everything. And then let's just go to spectator mode. I got free cam here. Just how much there is to this and all the detail. Just everything. I mean, there's some stuff that I'm not gonna be able to do because I don't really do command blocks or anything like that. My world is 100% authentic. I haven't cheated anything in my survival world or anything like that. Um, so there's some tricks and stuff like that that I'm sure they've done that I'm not gonna be able to replicate, but we'll get as close as we can. But yeah, let's go back in here, like these balconies and stuff. There's just so much to this. It's just so massive. Oh man. Yeah, like player heads, I'm not gonna be able to get in there, but that's fine. The paintings I can do. Here's the courtyard. Yeah, there's so much that's gonna go into this. And then, yeah, so like I'm still in the first phase, and I've been working on it for months. I'll probably say the better part of 3 months now, just laying down the snow. The next thing is gonna be building the mountain that this thing has to sit on, because we are in kind of a forest. And then I'm so curious. I really hope that we'll actually be able to fit this thing in our world, because it is pretty tall. Let's see, we are at 266. So I mean, we're like right at the build limit. I mean, we got like what, another 60 blocks to go. So and I'm not sure if they started at Y60. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're about Y60 or so. So yeah, it might be doable to fit in the world. Um, that would be a real bummer if we get all the way to the top and find out that we can't build it. But yeah, this thing is just so massive, and I don't know. Every time I started playing this, because I played the game like 20 times now through it, and every time I get to the castle, man, I just love it. It looks so good, and I don't know, there's just something about it. So I want to replicate it in Minecraft. I want to put it in my world, and it is not going to be a small project at all. It's going to be huge. Like I said, it's probably going to take me 10 years to get this thing done. But I am determined. I'm going to build this. And I want to make sure that I have every detail. Like, they did a pretty good job putting all these details in. But, yeah, they left out quite a lot as well. Like I said, they didn't put any basement. There's no basement stuff. So that shouldn't be a problem. We got plenty of underneath the world. In my world to build. So we shouldn't worry about that. But, yeah, there's no basement level to this at all. Creepy. Anyway, yeah, that's the goal. That's the project. Let's get back to the single player. So yeah, like I was saying, I have a lot of snow to place down, and yeah, that was kind of one of the first things I realized, that it really does not make sense to sit there and sit at the base of a snowman and mine snow for hours just to place it all down for hours. So I had to come up with a little bit better of a system, which is what leads me to this thing down here. Takes me a little bit of time to get there, but hopefully I don't die. There we are. My little snow farm. Something else that I just built. It works pretty good. The problem is I need TNT for it, because there's no other real good way of harvesting snow. So we get started up here real quick. That button starts it. Hopefully these guys don't blow up. Then it activates water streams, which then pushes the snow to the middle. And the cycle repeats. Pretty simple. It works reliably. I've only had one issue, and it was because of something I did. Oh, I accidentally let it run out of TNT, and then there was a overclocking issue that happened. That's completely out. But yeah, then I have it automatically make into snow. Takes the snowballs, goes over here, converts them into snow blocks, and then that converts it down into snow that I can place. And I filled this entire thing up about like 4 times now in just the snow that I've got. So I've been somewhat AFKing here. But yeah, that's like the first of many different projects I'm gonna have to build to try and make gathering these resources easier to accomplish this, because it's gonna be bananas. But yeah, I'll show a few other things, and then we'll probably have to call it here. I don't want these episodes to run insanely long. But I do want to kind of keep you guys a little updated. And I'll probably show a little bit of oh, these Endermen, a little bit of things that I've done over the years, each episode. So yeah, this is a automatic villager, farm system. It's not super efficient or great, but it works. It runs in the background. I think I collected these not too long ago. Potatoes. Those guys, man. Those Endermen are terrible. I have such a bad Enderman problem. Oh yeah, this is something. This is actually also a villager breeder. So if we go over to the other side, go over here. Right here, this is a villager breeder. This is actually how I was gonna populate my world. Because if we go over here, I have a little railing system. Does all different types of craziness. But one of the tracks actually goes up over here. It'll auto eject the villager, and then it pushes him up this water stream, and then pops him out. And then that's right in the center of the town. And that's how I plan on populating this village. So if all the villagers ever die, it won't be a pain to get it repopulated. Um, but I also plan on doing like a little border, like a wall around this town, and then kind of making it spawn proof, or at least the best that I can. Um, but I never fully got that done, just because project after project. And then this is my villager hall. I gotta turn these guys down. Go here. What is it? Friendly creatures. Ooh, man, they're still crazy. Maybe just turn them off for right now. But yeah, these I recently went through and got all the books that I needed, because I heard that there was going to be a change to how you can get these guys in the future. So I wanted to make sure I at least had most of my basics covered, and I think I do. I think I have just about every villager max that there is. So that's good. Hopefully I don't have that problem anymore. I think there's no. Yeah, I think I have every single one except for the new ones. I don't have the new enchants. But yeah, that's the villager hall. The other thing that's neat about this is I can quickly cycle through the professions. Once I find one I like, I'll do a quick temporary trade with them, and then I can approve them with a button. It sends them one of these directions. I think it's this way. It goes up. They automatically get, right here. Yep, they go here. They get attacked by the zombie, who makes them a zombie villager. Then they get auto cured. This automatically dispenses an apple for me and everything, and then I can recure them. I made something somewhat similar in Limelight Season 1. Made a little bit better of a version because it was inspired on this project that I made in my single player. But yeah, that's what I got right now, and then it automatically goes to one of these little cells. Currently, there's no way of sending them back to that guy, but it is something that I want to do in the future, to where I can just automatically push a button and reject a guy if their trades are getting too expensive again. But yeah, that's kind of the villager setup and everything on this side for the most part. Yeah. But like I said, I'm not trying to make this video 10 hours long. I just wanted to do a quick little update, kind of show you what the big project's gonna be, and then hopefully I'm just gonna constantly work on that and just have little updates. I don't think I'm gonna have crazy progress each video, because I want to start focusing on more of a quantity of videos. I'd rather have a lot more smaller videos with like smaller updates than a big video that's out like once every other month with big updates. I think it's just a little bit better if I'm doing smaller portions, and just not putting so much effort, and not effort, but like so much time into grinding to get a big project done to make a video, and just be more realistic about the progress. I think that'd be better for everybody. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Hopefully we have some more progress on the villager side, or the castle side of things next time around. Maybe.